I really can't believe I'm filming this video right now. I wasn't going to make this video, but it turns out that Candace Owens has a gag order and can't speak at all. And I got banned on Reddit again yesterday because I posted this conspiracy theory about Charlie on Reddit. His name's Rick Cutler. He is a retired police officer and an expert on special weapons and how to fake events. He is head of military training in Guatemala and is contracted with the U.S. government. What are the odds that the guy that appears to shoot Charlie Kirk is also ex-Israeli military? And what are the odds when I go to talk about this on the internet, it all gets taken down? What are the odds that all of Rick Cutler's social media posts are being taken down from the internet right now? And if I don't make a video about this, it's going to be gone forever. There's no telling what Candace Owens is doing in the background right now. Nick Fuentes thinks that this is all BS. And I really don't know what to make of it at this point, right? Now, there's not much on the internet left. It's all getting scrubbed. But if you ask Grok who Rick Cutler is, it says, is a retired police officer from Irving, Texas with 29 years of experience who moved to Guatemala after retiring in 2019 for missionary and training work. He was present at the September 10th, 2025 event where Charlie Kirk was assassinated by Tyler Robinson. Online theories speculate his involvement due to the video footage, but official investigations name Robinson as the sole suspect and no other charges against Cutler. And then somebody asked Grok, can you elaborate on the theories you're referring to? And says theories claim video footage Cutler palming a concealed barrel, like a CIA-style palm gun from his hip case, with his hand jerking in recoil as a bullet bows. Shock appears midair from his position. Proponents argue that security roles enabled a point-blank betrayal, citing scrubbed online traces and Guatemala training as a deep state cover-up tied to Charlie Kirk's anti-establishment view. Yet, official ballistics attribute the fatal wound to Tyler Robinson's distant rifle shot with a .30-06, by the way, which would have incinerated Charlie, dismissing Cutler as a bystander with no forensics links or charges. And everything is getting scrubbed right now, guys. I posted this video on Reddit. It gets me banned. Candace Owens can't speak, and Nick doesn't believe any of the conspiracies. And nobody's talking about this. So that's why we're doing this today. What I will say is when you start talking about like this stuff on the internet, you can disappear overnight. For the people that know, but I'm not doing myself any favors by doing this video here. Ah, dang, almost fell on a rock. But there's not much information that's come out besides he's ex-head training in Guatemala and a weapons expert in special weapons and CIA style, all that fun stuff. So I just find it awfully coincidental that it's ex-military with multiple years under his belt and a special trainer under special weapons. And nobody's talking about this. Every time you go to talk about it, you're getting banned. You can only talk about this on X. And I feel like this video is probably going to get taken down off YouTube. I don't even like doing content like this, boys. What I really wanted to do is motorcycle content. But with everything going on with the United States of America, it's at the point where the silent majority is actually speaking up. But I won't say what military done it, but I've been saying this since 9/11. This looks like a military hit. And I got a bunch of backlash for it. For whatever reason, my YouTube views have just plummeted since I made that Charlie video. And I thought, hey, maybe if I shut up and take it down, my views will come back. Well, they haven't. So here we are. I'm talking about Rick Cutler. What are you going to do about it? But like I will say, this is a conspiracy theory. Do not take this as news. We need more proof before we can decide that this is actually news. All right? Now, it does appear on video that we caught everything. But what everyone isn't talking about is the camera that was tampered with behind Charlie in high definition that would have caught this. That was tampered with by TPUSA, and nobody has had an eye, nobody has caught a charge, nobody's asked about the SD card. mean, what kind of world are we in where all this is going on, and then we buy what the news is telling us? I mean, I think it's already killed his credibility with the Epstein list. As for Candace Owens, I think she knows too much. I think her life is in danger, and she's currently not allowed to speak about anything involving the Charlie Kirk incident, and if she does, she'll go to prison. I don't know if you guys know that, but Candace Owens literally has her mouth sewn shut at the moment. Do I expect her to respect the gag order? For now. I think eventually she's going to start talking. But I think she's going to have definitive proof at that point where it can't be disputed. I'm sure she's already consulting with lawyers to the point where she can speak again. But at the end of the day, we really don't know what's going to happen here with Candace. And I wasn't even going to make this video. Everyone's writing me off as crazy. I'm getting banned off the internet for even mentioning it. This doesn't help me at all whatsoever. But I just find it awfully suspicious with all this stuff going on. What's going on up here? I love stopping on uphill, you know? We're going uphill here, so I'm gonna give him some space. The one thing I will say that's very weird about the case with Tyler Robinson is I think they're gonna make him disappear, because the one court appearance that we got to see with him, I don't even think that was really him. I think that was a video they took and then looped the video because he didn't say a word in court. What they do on Pump.Fun when they're trying to scam you on crypto, and they just use a pre-recorded video to make you think it's actually live, but it's in fact not. That's what I think they did with in court. And the world shouldn't be like this. Why are we dealing with stuff like this? It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand, and I can't wrap my head around it, but it seems like we're being lied to about everything. And then we go to the government shutdown. If they leave the government shutdown any longer, the people are going to realize the government doesn't do anything at all. The government shutdown doesn't do anything because we're paying the military right now. That's the only people that suffer. Obviously, Congress is still going to get paid. So what's really shut down besides the IRS, where I can get my tax forms and get my sponsorship with BMW? Because they won't even talk to me till I get the tax forms done. But they're interested, so it could be pretty cool. Open up the government so I can talk to the IRS. That's a lot of them. Why are there police everywhere? It's gotta be the most heavily funded police force I've ever seen. That hurt my nuts. Out of all these conspiracy guys, do you really think Tyler did it? I'm just curious. I don't know what to think anymore, because I don't want to think that we're all being lied to at all times. But it definitely seems like we've been getting lied to.